Hey everybody, Britical Saiyans here, I'm Matt.
And I'm Jonah.
And today we've got quite a few things to cover. So this video is a long
Indeed.
one, do apologise. So to start off with, they revealed some artwork stuff for the set 10. So on screen you can see you've got the box, and then you can see some pack artworks, and then in the bottom left, I don't know how clearly you guys can see that, but it should be quite clear. Looks like the Omega Shenron Unison card. Obviously all of this could change,
Yeah.
but it does look cool.
But he's got to appear at some point.
Yeah. Well, we know he's in it because he was in the trailer.
Oh yeah, true.
So we know he's definitely in there. And then, so they've called this set Rise of the Unison Warrior. And then they've gone into set 2, but they haven't given that a name yet, obviously. They just called it Unison Warrior Series 2, which I don't think it obviously will be that. And then the starter decks, you haven't really said much on them. They just given them kind of, I presume, just a date, basically. The anniversary, even though it says new, there isn't really anything new. In the premium pack, so we definitely have some update on that. So premium pack set 1 is Unison Warrior Series. It doesn't actually, it says booster packs, yeah, set 10. Yeah, so it comes with 4 boosters of set 10 and 2 Toa promos. Exclusive Toa promo times by 2, same type. So yeah, 2 of the same promos. So 4 cost 1, looks pretty cool. It looks like it's got 2 keywords and 1 auto as well.
Yeah.
Looking at it, but obviously that could change. And then they've got the set 2, but there isn't anything for that at the moment. If we go into the strategy page, they've done a hell of an announcement on this. So yeah, we got the greetings, players, in this time of crisis, they're just going on about that kind of thing. They've rescheduled a few things, haven't they? They kind of moved dates around to...
Yeah, they've. So it says on here that we made the difficult decision to adjust the release of the new series, which is kind of obvious.
Yeah. Where was it? I read some... It said about set 10 basically spanning a year now because of the way it's going to work. Can't know where it was, it might have been further down. Somewhere on this page anyway. And then, yeah, the anniversary box, we don't know what's going on with that yet, and so on and so forth. Well, we've got the date change, but we don't know what's in there. Where are we up to now? So we got the Unison Warrior series is planned to span a full year. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Our goal was to I can't even let me speak.
Commemorate Dragon Ball card game's first anniversary.
Right. By introducing new gameplay elements to appeal to new and existing players alike. Besides Unison cards, we also strive to include designs that breathe new life and value into cards from earlier sets. So more support for things, which is what it's supposed to be, really. As well as it's always got to bring in something new, but support old stuff. So much old stuff to support, though.
Yeah, well, it's like they say support old cards, but like it's really a question of what.
Yeah, and how far back do they want to go support-wise?
Yeah, because it could be something that's still being used, or it could just be like, oh, this thing that's now has no value, it's really good all of a sudden. It's like, oh, well, that's going to be awkward.
Just finish off my cuppa while you're speaking. So where is it? Up to this point, we've organised releases into 2 set blocks, distinguished by a prominent core theme. This time, however, we're releasing an entire year's worth of sets based on the theme of Unison. Adding a new card type is just the first of many intriguing new ideas to come. Does that mean they're adding more stuff to this, or are they just on about stuff after this? When they say intriguing new ideas to come, is that like after Unison Warrior or part of it?
I think it'll be after so like they'll probably do 2 sets of Unison and then add something new, just so that people should have time to adjust. I'm not saying we'll have time, because obviously like practice of all this is going to be more difficult now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you got Untap and all the online clients, but
yeah,
it's not the same.
No.
So what's it's got here? So Unison cards are a new card type, yeah, which we obviously knew all about this bit.
Really? They're new! I never knew!
Players can include up to 4 of a Unison card in a deck, just like a battle card, but only 1 Unison card can be played in a Unison area at a time. Think of a theme as a partner. Think of them as a partner for your leader card. My double flare.
Well, they are. They are a partner for your leader card.
Take my glasses off, that way it's not so... Yeah, there you go, that makes it better for me. Should not have my glasses on when I'm looking at the screen so close. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, and we already knew about the 4 copy thing, and all that, didn't we? Because it's basically the same as a normal card, isn't it? Yeah. So then we go down, and they've showed 2 cards. I don't know which one you want to go for first, Jonah. You got the Broly or the Vegito?
Let's go left to right.
Alright,
like reading.
Broly then. Do you want to take this one?
Okay. So Broly has a cost of at least 2 yellow, so it's not too bad. Power 15. Hang about. So his first activate main costs you no counters and doesn't give you any counters. So active main, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. Oh, okay. And then his other one is you minus a counter. Active main, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 less than rest mode and KO it. It's not too bad.
Yeah. But it's it's plussing 0, but you still get the effect, so it's fine.
Yeah, like that is a really good effect, just for like enough. Like it doesn't really cost you anything as well.
No. But then of course you got to think about its other effect, which is where paying the extra matters.
Yeah.
Unless they introduce cards that give these guys more counters. So it's like when you play this card, give a Unison card X amount counters if you did ABC or whatever.
I think there will be battle cards that are just like add a counter.
Yeah.
They'll need that kind of support as Unison carries on.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I can't quite get everything on screen properly, so I'm going to have to just leave it like that. Well, actually, yeah, it's just missing the power. That's fine. That's all it was. So sorry about that, guys. Right, so we're going to the next one now. This is Vegito Unison of Might. Now, it's got a hard cast of 4 red.
And it's an SR.
Holy crap, it's an SR, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That says a lot. Did not notice his nest. What was the rarity of the other guy then? An uncommon. Okay.
Yeah.
So it costs 4 red straight up, so it's already coming out with 4 counters on it. And then of course it's up to you whether you want to give it extra by bringing it out. And it has 3 effects. So is this the first Unison card we've seen with 3 effects?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's really cool, but it's only got 1 plus effect. Which, if it had more than 1 plus effect, I think it might be a bit too unbalanced. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, it depends on at the end when we see the effects, I suppose that will justify it.
Yeah, it does make me wonder though, will they do other Unison cards that have 2 plus effects and 1 minus effect? Maybe?
I'd imagine so.
Mix things up a bit. But anyway, sorry, so Vegito is +1, activate main. You draw one card, then you choose up to one mono red battle card with energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it. That's a very, very good. And this being a 20k beat stick is helpful as well, because it's going to be harder to kill. So being able to play a battle card out and draw a card is very good for a +1. That's insane, and it obviously gives you a free body on the board.
Yeah, so it kind of makes it for paying the 4 to bring it out, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And the drawing a card and playing a card, well, it's just you're swapping a card. You're not plussing per se.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I +1 off a draw. It's a trade, but you still plus because you get a card onto the board for free.
Yeah.
So do like that. It's quite nice. Yeah, -2. Activate main until the end of your opponent's next turn. If your opponent would play a battle card using a skill, it is placed in a drop area instead.
Whoa.
Wow. It does say with a skill though, so you've got to bear that in mind. So your opponent will easily play around that, where they, instead of going like, oh, I'm going to Union Batora this turn, or Union Fusion, I'm just going to play out other stuff and then do it next turn. Then, of course, you just go -2 again and just try and lock your opponent out doing keyword skills to play stuff.
Well, that's a denial of hope on anything that comes out through abilities.
Yes. Yeah, using a skill, so yeah, any like Union Batora, stuff like that. So
yeah,
that's very good. And that's only its -2. I said +2 then. -2. My god, if that was +2 for that effect. So it's -5, activate main. If your opponent doesn't have any battle cards in play, you deal a damage to your opponent. Wow.
burn damage.
Wow. So, Yamcha burn?
Yeah, actually. That would work out in Yamcha burn.
If you can obviously keep their battle cards up, so they don't have any out.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got into the... I've lost my mouse cursor. I don't know where I am. There I am. So, Unison cards have an extra energy costs, meaning they can pay for them out. Yeah, okay, so we already knew all this, didn't we? They just explain it in more words.
Yeah.
We hope that Unison cards will provide more options and strategic
Variety.
For each colour, leading to a richer gameplay and greater viability for older archetypes. So Unison cards represent Unison warriors who have travelled across dimensions. When these titans join forces with leader cards, there's no telling what can happen. It's this sense of unknown, of the impossible becoming possible. So yeah, there's a lot of... They got a lot of positivity for this, haven't they?
Yeah.
Have Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Goku team up with Bardock for an unstoppable father-son combo. Right, so is there anything else quickly you need to go over? I'll just text basically. Oh, right. Yeah, Jared, do you just want to talk for a minute while I just read through, find out anything?
Yeah, oh my god, there's a lot of it, isn't there?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to pick out bits to say, just going through it all. Team up with Super Saiyan Blue for Cheeto, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta to have an opponent C in blue, or Trunks team up with Supreme Kaiotai. So, these must be hints to what's coming then.
Yeah, well, they do have to give us some idea. Sintrain, Shadow Dragons, but
we're also expanding the setting of the card game proper in addition to the Dark Demon realm, which was introduced in Season 3. So, exclusive Dark Empire saga. Also making the first appearance is somebody I can't pronounce.
God, where am I looking?
Mickey Gabora? Gabara?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know who that is, so that's a new one for me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
These are dark hordes with plenty of Xeno versions of classic characters joining the fray. Okay. The Dragon Balls themselves are a core theme of the series, with Sin Shenron and the Shadow Dragons emerging from the negative energy of wishes made on Dragon Balls. Ah!
Oh, the rarity part seems nice.
Oh, alright, go for it.
So rarity is another facet that's been refreshed in the Unison Warrior series. Up until now, commons and uncommons have had silver foil versions, but as of Unison Warriors, commons, uncommons, and rares will have an alternative holographic version. So you can get different versions of your rares and your commons and uncommons instead of just the foil, which is pretty nice.
So, alternative hologram. So it's just different shine, isn't it? Basically.
Well, you'll get a holo version of a card instead.
Yeah. So
But
different
you can
shine.
get that. Yeah, but that covers 3 rarities instead of 2.
True. Yeah.
There's no set rares anymore.
Where are you reading
So-
that bit?
The next little paragraph along.
Oh, there's rarity rates.
Yeah, rates been changed too. Unison Warrior Set 1 features 23 SRs and no campaign rares, making them easier to collect. To celebrate the new series, we're packing a guaranteed bonus SR or SPR in each box, giving a chance to get more high rarity cards.
So
Which is pretty cool.
campaign rares are going, so no more of those feature rares and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But they're
you're-
making it so you can get an extra SR or SPR in a box. So that means you could end up with so it should be a guaranteed 8 now, shouldn't it? Because was it 7 before was guaranteed, or was it 8 guaranteed before?
I think it was like 6 because you had the campaign rares as well.
True.
So
So we're looking
Nope.
at
close to 10 SRs in the box.
yeah,
including
because
SPR.
with the campaign rares gone, that means the SRs can go back up.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to think what they were before those started introducing, and I think they were 7 to 8, weren't they? Something like that.
we're kind of misleading to ourselves because we tend to open god packs, so
True. Yeah, we always has an extra 2 anyway.
yeah.
Generally, I mean, we haven't opened a god pack in a while.
We haven't opened a pack in a while.
True, but what was the last god pack we opened? That was set
8? Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't get one at set 9.
No.
Our streak! Anyway, no, that's cool then. So, yeah, we're looking at 9, so 8, 9 or 10 SRs in a box now.
Probably about like 8, I would say, because they might also change. Like, it might just be like you lose a set rare, get a normal rare, but then you have SRs and SPRs taking the other 2 slots.
Oh yeah, that's true. With the campaign rares gone, are they being back replaced with SRs, or is it going to be rares that replaces them? That doesn't say. It doesn't say, does it?
No. It may well just be SRs, because why not?
Well, it would make more sense, because they basically are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you want to go for the next bit then?
Where's the next bit?
Booster packs.
Yeah. Boost pack starters, premium pack sets are all core products for Unison Warriors 1. 3 starters will be released to kick off the new series, giving new players a chance to pick up their favourite character and jump right in. And with a cheaper price point, there's never been a better time to start playing. Well, there has been a better time to start playing, but, you know, can't do that right now.
How's that?
Well, you could have started when they introduced dual colour,
True, yeah.
and you'd be able to play with it.
Yeah.
Some low-key passive-aggressive comments about the world state, keeping it light. So, same 3 starters will be available throughout the series, making it clear, more understandable starter price for new players. each set in the Unison Warriors, including set 1, will include cards designed to synergize with the starters. Oh, that's actually helpful.
Oh, so getting the starter decks is very, very worth it now.
Yeah, you'll actually have set support for the stuff you get in the starter deck, because like the Broly starter deck for Dragon Ball Super Broly, his starter deck stuff just didn't work with the stuff that came in the set, really.
No.
Which was really annoying, because the stuff in the set's better, which means you're spending more money on the set than the deck.
Does this mean that we're not going to get... because normally you get starter decks for each set, right? There's always been starter decks for every single set. There's always been like 1 or 2, and then they started introducing extra decks. Does this mean they're not going to introduce starter decks with set 11, 12, whatever? Well, for this, it depends how many sets they do for this block, but because that to me that says that the only starter decks that are happening are these 3 then for this block. Or am I misinterpreting?
I don't think they've made it very clear, is the thing, because I interpret it the way you are, and as just a case of like the decks will have a similar format each set. Because like it doesn't really make sense that it says like, I mean, it might just be that they're going to keep printing the decks so long as the set is being printed, which is fine. But yeah, if it's the same like 3 decks for the next 4 sets, you're just going to be bored and just like, well, none of this stuff in set 3 works with the deck, so why'd I bother? So I think we'll have to just see what they mean.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what we got now? Characters associated with the 1-star and 2-star Dragon Balls make up the core lineup for Unison Warriors set 1, along with Gotenks, Adolescents, and other new heroes. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Sin Shenron are the real headliners this time around, with SS4 Gogeta appearing as a secret rare. As for the rest of the secret rares, you'll just have to wait to find out. We still don't know whether there's more than 1 secret rare for the first set of Unison Warriors, do we?
Yeah, we don't know.
But they've... Sorry, go on.
But yeah, like they've shown Gogeta with no effect, so...
Yeah, that's what I've got up on screen now. So we don't know what colour he is.
Well, he's black at the moment.
Yeah, but that's just... That he could be black, but that's just a dummy, isn't it?
Yeah, like there is no effects, and I doubt they would be like, yeah, the secrets are vanilla.
So it says 10 cost, but obviously that could change because it doesn't have a specified cost. It doesn't have a color or anything. And then it's got 45k power, so there's a high chance it'll have Victory Strike on it.
Maybe.
But of course that could change.
Yeah.
But it's also not a Universe 7, so it might not have Victory Strike.
Yeah, it's not Goku going Ultra Instinct.
So it's just the little thing of like, everything has got... Both Victory Strike cards have 45 power.
Yeah.
So... But this could easily just... Anything on this could change. I don't think it's... traits and stuff like will change though, so it'll the Shadow Dragon Saga, obviously the character won't change, the trait won't change, the era probably won't change. It's all going to be the same.
Yeah,
it's just the rest of it that'll be kind of subject to change. Right, so then we got on to, it says let's take a look at the characters in each colour. Oh, actually before we go on, guys, in the comments just say predictions on what you think this thing's going to do, and if it's going to be a black card or whatever you think about it, basically. Just let us know.
That's why they troll us and just make it a 45k vanilla.
Right, so we got... Right, we're going to these cards then?
Uh-huh.
So, Red Pilaf Saga. So we're going back into the Dragon Ball era. I'll let you read the leader.
Okay. Let me load them up. So we got Yamcha, Supersonic Striker.
Bear in mind, this is Awakened.
Yeah, this is the Awakened side. I'd be worried if that was the Unawakened side in all fairness. It's got a lot. So its first auto is when this card attacks, you look at up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 red card amongst your hand, and place the remaining in the drop area, and then this gains 5k for the turn. Which is pretty nice. Its secondary auto is if you have a red Unison card in play, when your opponent takes damage from a non-keyword skill on your battle card or Unison cards, deal 1 damage to your opponent, and then negate the skill for the game.
So, a new Yamcha burn.
A new Yamcha burn, which can work with the Vegito we saw earlier. Was it? Yeah, Vegito.
Yeah.
Because that can do the burn, like deal 1, and then Yamcha can deal 1 straight after.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let me just... Oh, God. Just gonna check something. Yeah, that should... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so on to Vegeta Elite Unison. Do you want to go for this one as well, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I can do this one as well. So yeah, Vegeta Elite Unison, it's got a specified cost of 2 red. It has 15k. His auto is when this card attacks, you add a marker to it, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 5k for the turn. And then you can remove 1 marker.
So when it swings, you can add a marker and minus something. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. It's very good for red decks. Don't like, I'm going to minus you more. Ha 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 ha.
And it's self-efficient, like it fuels itself, so you don't have to worry too much.
Yeah, it has no plus effect, does it? So,
no.
Because the auto is its plus effect.
Yeah.
But anyway,
so,
carry on.
Its active main is choose 1 of your red battle cards or leader cards, and it gains 5k power, and you can attack your opponent's battle cards in active mode for the turn.
Putting that pressure on.
Yep, for minus 1 marker. That is pretty good.
Yeah, and considering Yamcha burns is generally you want to try and attack active battle cards, don't you, to get them off the board? Unless, of course, you need to attack something in rest.
Well, ideally you use battle cards that deal damage when they kill a battle card.
Yeah, so having the ability to attack something in active mode can help.
It gives you more chance to do that with your other cards.
Yeah.
So...
Alright. So that's going to be something you potentially do then, depending on what else they release.
Maybe, yeah. Might revive that deck.
Fair enough. So the blue, so I think they're just revealing 2 cards for each one, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, anything shown here is subject to change. There's no guarantee these will stay the same. So, Future Trunks Saga. A new Zamasu leader. Zamasu? Zamasu. I can't speak today. So it's Awakened side. Its autos when this card attacks, you draw a card. And then it has an activate main once per turn. You place one of your energy in its owner's drop area. Okay, so you're killing one of your own energy. But you can have it gain dual attack. Or you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. So you kill off on your energy to get rid of something, or give it dual attack. Now, if you give it a dual attack, you can draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
So that's... killing off your own energy?
But you would likely be playing this as a ramp deck, and it does depend what the Unawakened side is as well.
Yes, true. Does depend what that does.
So,
but objection's gone, so that kind of slows it down a bit.
Yeah, but most already existing Zamasu themed decks are just ramp anyway.
Yeah.
So like your one is, but for your opponent as well.
True. Alright, so we've got Zeno Cosmic Unison. So specified cost of 2 for the blue, and then he's got 2 effects. He's got a lot of text for both. Well, no, he hasn't. His +2 effect is a lot of text. And it's +2 and not +1 or anything like that. So he can really bump up his markers quickly, can't he, Zeno? By lots of things.
He's another SR.
Sorry? Oh, he's another SR. Ah.
Yeah, that'd be why.
What rarity was the Vegeta? Uncommon. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so +2, activate main. If your leader card is mono blue, I like that. I like how they're saying mono blue.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make it so they're not splashable and everything.
Well, yeah, they got proof it just so nothing gets out of hand.
Yeah, definitely. So you place the top card of your deck in your energy. You can't place cards in your energy area for the turn. Then at the end of your turn, place the card you placed in your energy with this skill in its owner's drop area. Right. So you can't just pick a different energy. It has to be the one you get off the skill.
Yeah.
So you can't manipulate your energy in a way like you could with the old stuff. The old Goku Black style cards, right?
Yeah,
Goku
Goku Black.
kind of manipulate it a bit, couldn't you, because of the way it worked.
Yeah, you could pick which card goes in. So.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That restriction makes it more balanced.
Yeah.
It's only got 9k power as well. It's -5, so quite a leap. Activate main. Choose all cards in all battle areas, ignoring barrier, and shuffle them into the owner's decks.
Wow.
And because it says choose all cards in all battle areas, so that includes these guys.
Well, they don't go in the battle area, they go in the Unison area, as it's called.
Oh, there's a separate area, isn't there?
Yeah.
But even still. So, chain attack Zeno, but in one card.
Kinda,
Right?
yeah.
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 In a sense, right? Because it clears the board.
Yeah, you could just pay 5, bring him out, and then just immediately go for that.
True. I mean, actually, no, what you... Yeah, because you'd have to go... And you could pay 3, then do its +2, and then hope it lives a turn, and then do it. Depends how desperate you need to clear the board.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a sought-after card, definitely.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, what were you going to say before I interrupted you?
Well, I was going to say you can do both in the same turn, because it doesn't say you can only use one effect. Like, as far as rules go for Unison cards, you can do as many of their effects in one turn. It's just a case of, like, would you actually want to, so...
Oh, because it doesn't say once per turn on it, does it?
Yeah.
I don't know, has that been put in the rules at all? Have they put that in the Q&A?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to do that more towards, like, release, because that's when they usually do that sort of stuff.
Because if you can do, say, the plus effect, and then the minus effect...
Yeah.
It's a little bit broken.
Well, yeah, it makes it more crazy, because you're just like, well, I'll add a card to my energy, so that I have the extra energy. I've paid the 3 for Zeno. Now I've got 5 counters on him, I'm just going to get rid of all the back cards and just carry on.
But no, I mean, just in general, like, if a Unison card can do its a plus and its minus effect in the same turn, then it's...
Yeah.
That's just crazy. It's got to say somewhere that you can only do one or the other, but... I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, on to the next one then.
Yeah, so we got the Freezer Saga base apparently. As ever.
Yeah.
And I will... No, that one. There we go.
The Goku.
Yeah. I went to type it and it just flung down the page instead.
Skills.
Yeah, total. So it's got 15k, it's the awakened side. Its auto is burst free when it attacks, you draw a card. And its active main / battle is once per turn, place 2 cards from your life in the drop area, choose all of your battle cards and all of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place them in their owner's drop. Just take 2 life and board wipe. And that's active main or battle. So.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, so your opponent could come at you with like a triple or quad strike, and you can be like, I'm going to take 2 and just kill all your stuff. I think I'm safe now.
I mean, you do have to crit yourself for 2.
Yeah, and like.
It does crit, isn't it? It is crit. It doesn't add them to your hand.
Yeah, it places them in the drop.
Yeah, so.
Like, considering what it does, that is a good cost.
Yes, but it does have a limitation on it.
Yeah, which is good, because if you could just spam it.
The limitation being, how much life do you have?
Yeah, limitation being your life, because you're probably on about 4 or 6 when you awaken.
But bear in mind, because all these cards that are shown in the awakened side, we don't know how they're awakening.
Yeah.
So his could be 4 or less life.
Yeah, it could be 4 less, or it could be the whole Unison thing of 6, like go down to 6.
True.
So.
Yeah.
We won't know until we see the set properly.
No. You want to go into the Bardock?
Yeah. So you got SS Bardock Parental Unison. It costs 2 green at least. It has 15k. It's also an SR.
Yep.
It's got an auto of when your opponent combos, you may place up to 1 card from their combo area into its owner's drop area. If you do so, negate this skill for the turn. So combo killing Unison card. So it's got a +1 effect of active main. You may choose one of your green battle cards from names cost of 1 and carry it. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, discards it.
So you kill someone on your board to make your opponent discard the card.
Broly. It's got a -3 of active main. This card gains 5k power and triple attack for the turn. Whoa.
20k B6, they can swing 3 times. Owie.
Yep. And it doesn't matter if it's in rest or active mode because it can still be hit no matter what. So you may as well just swing all 3 attacks.
Yeah. So yellow is Shadow Dragons from GT. See, it even says Sinsho on here and that whatever again, and I really don't know where that's from. I'm gonna have to Google that. Because it says that guy again. It's like, what? I don't remember anyone being called that in the Shadow Dragons.
I don't remember anyone being called that in general.
Well, yeah, even that. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got...
I can look it up while
Yeah.
you're doing that.
Fair enough. So we've got Gotenks. Okay. Oh, so this is the older Gotenks. Alright. His first auto is when his card attacks, you draw a card. Second auto, once per turn. When your opponent activates an extra card, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Well, that's going to be annoying. Auto, once per turn, when you activate Union Fusion. I was about to say that Unison then, but no. So when you activate Union Fusion, this card gains 5k in crit. So this is going to be a deck built around do as much Union Fusion as you can. And then you got Super Saiyan Gogeta Dynamic Unison. 2 specified yellow. It's also an SR. So its permanent is if all of your energy is in rest mode, your mono leader card gains 5k power during your opponent's turn. Okay, so if you tap yourself out, your 20k base, your opponent's turn. Yeah, okay, that's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
I mean, being tapped out's not good because you need your negates. Auto, once per turn, when your opponent activates an extra card, add a marker to this card.
Ooh.
So it can rely on, it can punish your opponent for activating extra cards. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got a +1 effect. Activate main. You may choose 2 yellow cards in your hand, discard them. If you do, draw 2 cards. The fact that it says 2 yellow cards is very good, because it's not restriction to you discarding your battle cards or your extra cards. So
yeah, and it doesn't have to be mono either. It just like as long as it's yellow.
Yes, so you can draw. Okay, bit of draw power for a plus effect. It's always nice. -4. Activate main. During your opponent's next charge phase, your opponent can only switch up to 2 energy to active mode.
So it doesn't entirely matter if you've got no tapped energy because they've only got 2. So.
Ugh, that's horrible.
And you'd be a 20k leader with them only having 2 energy for the turn. So.
Yeah, so that's how it's supposed to work. But then, also with that, because you're playing yellow, you're just gonna be like,
yeah.
That's gonna tap down energy. Wow.
Yeah. Or the other case of like anything in rest mode stays in rest mode now.
Yeah. If it only targets energy, which is but making it so your opponent can only have 2 energy is crazy. So the way your opponent plays around that is by not using as much energy in one turn.
Yeah.
So they can have more open and just basically go big when it matters.
Yeah, well, it's going to be difficult for them because, like, essentially they're going to have to spend the entire game, the moment that hits the board, either killing Gogeta or playing around it. Either which is going to be tough.
Oh yeah, because you can attack Unison cards in whichever mode, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's very annoying to spend your entire game playing around one card.
Yeah.
Like, as we know from experience.
Why? Which card was that?
Well, it's just like so like for me, it's going up against the red Gogetas. Like, I could spend the entire game trying to play around them. That's very tough. Similarly, like in my 21 deck, you might try and play around the fact that I've got the secret, but like that's one card, and you can't risk spending your entire game playing around it.
Yeah.
Because you could end up losing because you're not being smart. You're like, oh, I'm trying to stop this one card, so I'm going to allow this little thing to happen because then I have the resource when the big thing happens. It's like, well, that doesn't matter. So it's going to be like you're going to have to time Gogeta very well, but yeah, your opponent's going to have to also struggle with either having enough energy so that even if they get 2 back, it doesn't matter, or they're going to have to just go full hog on Gogeta. So yeah, it's pretty strong for that fact.
Yeah. What they got here? So Black Dark Empire Saga. Have you found that thing, by the way?
Yeah, so Meki Kabura, or however you pronounce his name, is from the Dragon Ball Heroes game.
Ah, so that's probably why I've...
Yeah, apparently he's Demigrod's boss. So... But yeah, like, it doesn't really mean anything unless you play Dragon Ball Heroes.
What's that? I've got the game on the Switch, but I've not seen that guy.
Yeah.
It might not be on there, but...
Yeah, it depends which Dragon Ball Heroes game you mean. So.
Yeah. Alright, so at least we now know where that's from.
Yeah.
So what we got then here is Black's leader appears in the starter deck with black cards in the main set having heroic focus. These pairings are, as always, merely suggestions. Finding leader/unison combination can call your own is where the real fun lies. We look forward. Well, we hope you look forward to the new character additions we have planned for this series. We'll have more card details along with our intentions for the set in the next designer note. Oh, okay. So next week there's going to be a lot more information.
Yeah.
As for pre-releases and other organised play considerations, we come up with a path forward based on the current situation. We're making an official announcement in near future. Yeah. And then it's just saying, finally, please take a look at the new expansion sets. These will provide you with an opportunity to try out Unison cards early with the Series 9 meta. Give the expansion sets a try. Yeah, there you go, man. That's basically it.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Joni, have you got anything you want to add?
No, nothing from our usual. So.
Alright, and so leave your thoughts in the comments below, guys. And we'll see you next time. So, bye-bye.
Bye.